Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to the Universim. I think something's happening. Some worshippers in another civilization are angry at us, and this is the moon, so not a big deal. How's the moon looking? Atmosphere is okay. About half full on trees and water. We can help that along just a tiny bit. But our focus isn't on the moon today. Our focus is on Rock Planet. It's on loading up our shuttle for Ice Planet. And it's on Lava Planet, who just refuses not to be the center of attention. So how are you? I hope you're well. I am trying to peel a sticker off a book. I hate it wasn't an insightful or valuable sticker, and I hate when companies do that. It's just on the dust jacket. It's not on the book, but it's making me crazy. It's not coming off. I'm gonna have to take like Goo Gone to it or something, and I don't want to hurt the dust jacket. I shouldn't have tried to peel the sticker off. I should have expected that it would be too sticky. But now here we are. I have to fix the mess I made. Thankfully, it is my book. I'm not trying to peel stickers off other people's books. This doesn't bode well, this load screen taking so long. Okay, good. All right, Lava Planet, what are you up to? Okay, you went from no food to 51 food. I have been working on a theory that when you leave, certain resources stop. They just stop. Not everywhere, just on certain places. Like we've seen this with herbs on Andromeda, and we've seen it here with food where they suddenly have none when I leave. When I come back, there's an influx, there's a swell. So, like now they've got 124 food suddenly. Why? What happened between when I left and now? So, largely, I just want to make sure they have enough. Oops, that was the wrong button. I just want to make sure they have enough buildings producing food, and then I'll be kind of content to leave them to their own devices. Wow, they have a bunch of steel. Jeez. Lakes look pretty good. The first one we popped in over is looking a little bit low. But we could turn on... There's a hydrocollider on this lake, and we could turn that on and they'd be just fine. Where is it? Water Pump Alley. There it is. Lava Planet is still relying a little bit on its oxygen generator just because, there's so much water, or there's so much lava in the lakes, and there are so few trees that aren't burned up. That's not true. There's actually a good amount of them. But there's room for improvement on like all of these fronts. But our civilization, it has really come along here. What else do we need? Oh, I was checking on farms, fishing piers, and there's a hunting lodge, at least one. I want to put in some cattle farms. This should be enough buildings, really, to give them what they need to eat. How many animals do we have? 31? That's not tons, but it's not none. They have 6 farms, but like granted, I did that. Why is this hunting lodge not open? Because it's still being built. That'll do it. Fish spawn rate is slow, and that's not excellent. And I'm not surprised to see that we're facing pollution because we have really industrialized this planet. It's spring. We have a ton of resources. We have nothing waiting except chemicals and cement. So I'm going to queue up some upgrades, some reservoirs. Not all the reservoirs because the Nuggets have struggled here with keeping good amounts of drinkable water on hand. But a couple of them. Oh, we only had 4 that needed upgrade, or 3. So I might as well do them all. Four. There's a 4th one there. Okay. Good timing. I'll pull out this gas mine. And set up 1 or 2 more. Yeah, what he said. We already have 2 gas mines. I'll just set up 1 more. It takes forever to scroll out on your map, so like all I could hear was just my scroll wheel as I aggressively tried to get free of my civilization. Is that a hill? That doesn't even look like a hill. Game. Oh, I found a good spot. Alright, let's see what else we're doing. We have herbs, not many, but we're clearly doing something, as we had none when we got here. Oil is good. Gas is good, and it'll be better once this mine is up and going. Chemical's a bit low, and that's, I think, fine. I think that's fine. Our chemical factory, I am turned around, should be over here. It's waiting on oil. Everything is a little bit slower here because we don't have courier huts. I could fix that, I'm not gonna. But now that we've given them time to generate a little bit of food, look at that. They had no food. And now they have food, and nothing has changed except for my presence here. Here are some animals. What? Oh, my nuggets. They're wearing helmets. Why are they... Everything's the same color. I don't like that. That's weird. Okay. Let's make sure we still have all our ministers. We do. Water pumps going. Hydrocolliders going. Yep, I'm going to leave them. I'm going to leave them to their own devices. We're going to check in on Mother Planet, and that's for two reasons. One, I want to see how... Nope, our shuttle's coming from Andromeda. We're going to Andromeda. One is because I want to see how close we are to getting our last shuttle loaded up. And two, because, I'm trying to check in on all my planets and make sure that they're generating enough resources. On Andromeda, it's been a little tough, so I'm glad we're going there instead because they don't have gas. They're out of gas. So I want to see how much gas they have on hand and maybe set up a shipment over to them from some planet that's doing fine on gas. But also, do I have any planets that are doing fine on gas? Because I tend to only put down as many gas mines as a planet needs and no more. So I may have to like really hit the gas mines hard on a planet that's gas rich so that I have some I can send to Andromeda. The sticker is going to be the death of me. I'm making such a mess of my book, and the dust jacket's so pretty. That's... I don't know how anybody else feels about dust jackets. I've seen it's very controversial subjects on like book subreddits. No gas here, and that's expected. So are they hurting in other ways because they don't have gas? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're producing everything they need just fine. This is their primary lake, and it's full. They've got a hydrocollider on it. Environment generally looks fine, not great. They could use more trees and more water, but it's not bad. We've been in a worse position with Mother Planet before. They've got plenty of oil. Yay! It's time. It says that I'm about to send a group of nuggets, and that is untrue. We are sending nuggetoids. And there she goes. Bye. So it's still going to take a minute before we can actually fly there. And that gives me a little bit of time to make sure they are good on everything. And they really are. Like, I don't see a problem. They may need another warehouse in a minute. I'm going to set these last 4 buildings for upgrade. I didn't need to click that right button. There was only one warehouse. I didn't need to click upgrade all. All right, wake up, Cassie. Wake up your voice. Just topping everything up a little bit before we go. Not my business. Let's go see Ice Planet. Neat. Ice Planet is the last planet that we need to get to the end of the game because the last piece of the planet cracker is located here somewhere. So I'll be on the lookout for that as we figure out where we want to put our epicenter. I bet if I ask ChatGPT how to get a sticker off a dust jacket, it'll help me. I don't know why I'm so fixated on this sticker. Wow, it's pretty. It's gonna take some work though. All right, I am on, there's some unobtainium. How am I gonna see? Just kidding, it's right there. Oh, you can hear the ice crackling. I want to be near water. I don't need to be directly on top of the piece of the planet cracker because it's not going to take much to get to it anyway. I need to be near water. I need to be near trees. How do we look on the other sides? Wow, it's so pretty. This may actually be our best bet. That achievement was colonize 5 planets. The first thing I want to do is get a terraformer going. And I may actually want to get 2 terraformers going, even though I only packed stuff for 1 officially. Oh no, I did. I packed 2. Nice. Good job, me. I'm trying to decide what's the best place for the second terraformer. It doesn't need to be so far away from the first one. What they do is lower the temperature or raise the temperature of a planet. The overlap doesn't really seem to matter, at least it didn't on Lava Planet. Atmosphere's excellent though. I've got that going for me. It's just cold. And it, wow, negative 203 Celsius. That's negative 333.4 degrees Fahrenheit. That is unfathomably cold. We have 4 nuggetoids here and we can send more. We have other planets that have nuggetoids and we have 8 unobtainium, so we could make nuggetoids and send them up. part of me does want to see, like, I definitely want to see how this planet looks when it starts to warm up a little bit, because each planet has a pretty unique look and is uniquely pretty. And it's so pretty frozen. I'd like to see what it looks like when it's thawed. I'll put nuggetoids in both of the terraformers, and that will leave me two nuggetoids to be basically builders, laborers. And I will be reticent to build anything else for a little while because it's going to require electricity, and that means having to send up more nuggets or more nuggetoids. So, I might swing back to Mother Planet and make more nuggetoids, head over to the moon, extract more unobtainium, and just like settle this planet with nuggetoids before we do anything else with it. There's our planet cracker piece. I'm going to speed this up a bit. How's our second terraformer doing? It was a bit out. So I think it's going to take a while to get supplies there. Yep. The nuggetoids also cut down some of the trees, so I'm just putting the trees back. They needed to make roads. I've seen a fair bit of unobtainium up here too. It's interesting that you can only staff one person while the building is this cold. That's terribly inefficient. Kind of the opposite of what you'd want. Oh, fuel and chemicals I didn't send up. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Guess I'm sending a trade vessel. Andromeda has a ton of fuel and a ton of chemicals. So we'll do, let's say, can we fit 200 of each? Yes. Maybe. No. Nope. Let's do, can we do 150 of each? I doubt it. No. That math doesn't work. That'll be fine. 125 and 108. And I could have set up recurring shipments, but I want to see where this gets us first. And let's go check in on Stone Planet, Rock Planet, see how they're doing. I don't want to abandon my other civilizations. And I'm still debating whether I want to create a civilization on, wow, on Stone Planet. We'll see. I can't stop saying Stone Rock Planet.
Phew, quite frigid here, isn't it?
No. Oh, we don't have a town hall here. Do I want to take it back to the olden times and scale down our buildings and build some stuff for them? Kinda. I mean, they have a bit of modern resource here, but not a whole lot. I'm thinking about what the need is. They have no iron, they have no gas, they have no oil, and they're gonna need those things. All they have is stone. They have 104,000 stone. And the wood that they have here is because we put it down. So a bit of like a couple different things are happening here in regards to my approach to resources. First, this planet is just rife with mystical boxes. In fact, we have a few that we can open now. No, we don't. This one's not ready. Your nuggets hear a desperate banging inside as other nuggets. Knowledge overwhelms the mystical object. A mystical object? Part of a mysterious blueprint, which I didn't need because I've got them all. 1 nugget and 50 discovery points. Every box has part of a mysterious blueprint in it, though, so that's negligible. Your nuggets smell an odd odor coming from the box. Odd odor is loose wires are bursting from the seams of the box. I believe odd odor isn't bad. It's not herbs, that's like skunky. Oh, that's nuggets. 75 electronics, that's a lot. Part of a mysterious blueprint and 3 nuggets. I have been using the boxes as a means to gather resources, so it's a bit of a bummer that there were no resources in those 2 boxes, but well, there were. Electronics, I guess, but not resources I need very much. Why are they building a Stone Age residential building? Like, it is perfectly fine that they're doing that. Maybe they build based on the resources that they have and they scale up themselves, but how bizarre. Okay, what do we need for them? Maybe we can set up a stone mine. We don't really need one, but with a stone mine, at least we can start sending stone or bricks to other places. No? You're telling me Rock Planet doesn't have any stone deposits on which I can put down a stone mine? What does not compute? I guess it's just on the ground then? Okay. That doesn't make sense to me. What do we need here? Water. And I'd like to maybe get a bigger lake filling up for them because this lake's not very big at all. Oh, there's my favorite lake. The most useless lake I've ever encountered that's right in the middle of a mountain range, and we can't get to it. I love it. Thanks for being useless, useless lake. We're nearly full on water. I'm just looking for the last pieces, the last low lakes. But I will put trees in instead. I think that's fine. Might put this fire out. Other planets' high pollution will be a problem for next time. For now, I think it is time to end. I'm very excited to have Lava Planet or Ice Planet going. Very excited to see how long it takes us to get from landing on Ice Planet to the end of the game. No promises. Every time I've tried to make you a promise, it has gone south for me, and that's why we're 61 videos in to a 15-hour game. If played efficiently, 15 hours. If played my way, we're now at 30-ish. Probably closer to 32. But we'll get there. We'll get there sooner rather than later, in fact. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good time. I hope you have an amazing day because I appreciate you so much and you deserve it. And I will talk to you very soon.